Good morning, welcome to Kirkwall in Orkney. This is the second stop on Ambiance's Treasures of Scotland and Iceland tour. It's a sunny day, it's a little bit chilly up here, but I think that's mainly due to the wind. Wasn't quite sure what I was going to do here in Orkney. This is about my third time or fourth time here, so I've seen most of the locations. I am going out geocaching, meeting up with my geocaching friends again, but photography wise I wasn't sure. And then I had the idea, I'm going to limit myself today, for the purposes of the travel log anyway, just to create images using my phone. I want to show that it's possible. I'm using an iPhone. I am going to use one other piece of software to help, which is called Snapseed. Snapseed's a great free tool which allows you to edit and apply effects and things like that. One thing you need to note if you come here is that we have to get a shuttle bus to the centre of town, because we're about 2 miles out. I'll see you in the centre of town then. After arriving at the bus station, we went to find St Olaf's Kirk, the original kirk or church from which the city gets its name. Unfortunately, all that remains is a plaque and a doorway. I'm outside the Cathedral of St Magnus. This was built in the 12th century, been extended since then, and was built by one of the earls here in memory of a fellow earl, Earl Magnus, who was killed with an axe blow to the head, and I believe they've actually found his skull within the church. I'm going to go inside now and I'm going to create some images of the interior, but I'm only going to use my mobile phone. I have photographed the church before using my main camera, and if you want to see that video, if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be a link down below in the description to the other video. But let's go inside and see what I can create just using a mobile phone. See you in there. If you are visiting the cathedral, it's worth walking around the back to the visitors centre, where they have an excellent short video about the history of the church and of St Magnus. I've come down to Kirkwall Harbour now to photograph around here. Again, I'm still using just the iPhone to see what's possible with just a camera phone. I'm quite happy with the results up at the cathedral, which you have already seen. So now it's the location of the harbour. I did photograph that previously with my main camera. So I know a few of the things I'm looking for. It's almost, can I recreate these things with a camera phone, but also looking at the sorts of things that a camera phone can do easier than a big mirrorless camera can do. So for example, a panorama around the bay here to show the whole extent from where I'm standing. One of the techniques I'm finding with the phone that is working quite well is if I bring the camera in close to something, because the phone's got such a big depth of field, I can have the foreground in focus and the background. Should make it nice and easy when I do the obligatory photograph of Benny. So I'm going to go off and continue taking photos and share them with you as part of this part of the travel log. I'll catch up with you a little bit later. Just walked back via a geocache which is near the port. As you can see, hopefully behind me, you can see the ship. I'm struggling to see it on the display, but I've spent the whole day carrying this huge rucksack which weighs a ton, has all my camera gear in it, and the only camera I have used is my iPhone. So I'll share with you any final images from today's trip, and I hope what you take from this is that you don't need a big camera to create really good and interesting images on your travels. So just a phone and a little bit of editing in Snapseed for a few of the images, not all of them, and you've got what I got today. So our next travel log will be in Seyðisfjörður, and for me that's in 2 days' time. For you, it'll be whenever I upload it to YouTube. See you in Seyðisfjörður, and until then, keep making great photos. Bye for now.